wins that they've put on the board. Haven't gone like deep into tournaments quite yet, but they've had some solid upset wins. Zontic's going to get that opening kill traded immediately by Shush. And the A bomb site is devoid of presence after that.
They stacked over towards the other side of the map and it hasn't paid off for Team Spirit, so Heroic make the perfect call. There's a kit available and plenty of utility on Magix.
It's kind of interesting seeing Zontix get that aggressive in A main as the sole defender, not only at this bomb site, but on this half of the map. So a big recovery mission coming in for Spirit. They do have smoke, flash, and a kit. They've just got to find enough kills to create the space and opportunity for that defuse to come in.
Oh, Donk sees the tip of the barrels here for Shush. Goes around that corner, can't get that kill. Shush is confident to swing and fight him. Magic's coming in, remember, he's to play with a kid on his back. They buys extra seconds for Spirit to try and make this retake work. But Tesses topples two, and the smoke is now onto the defuse. Tesses is not letting them get away with this. Time is gone. Spirit lose the pistol, and Tesses went slashing through the smoke. That pistol had it all, but it's Heroic that come out on top.
Just make...
He's cut out right now with smokes, just held behind the smokes itself. Heroic get into the bomb site, and now they have to start thinking about clearing out the platform. Donk is hard cleared, hard prepared for it, and now the bomb is going to go down on default.
Yeah, again, no room to work with. The rest of his teammates had backed off, so there was nothing to stop that progression. And Team Spirit, with no utility, they've got one smoke. They do have a kit on Chopper, as you said, drop down to that MP9, but still want nothing to do with this. Still don't want to risk...
Chopper taking a few steps back towards camera. Nikados will not let that happen.
Every death is painful when you're trying to save like this. That one really, really hurts for Chopper to go down. And Nikados, he might still hunt a little bit more. He's got Zontix out in the open for a challenge. Can't win it. Bomb goes off. Kit's there on the ground. AK's there on the ground as well. Zontix, he just does the basics, the fundamentals really, really well. Timings are very good. When he chooses to rotate, kind of finding a way to have impact in chaotic situations is really good.
He's dark now. Nertz is already through B. Donk calling position for him to be in. Again, hard checked. Shush gets rid of him. They have both the sets of crosshairs on that angle. And Donk takes a step back to his death. So bomb is planted. Heroic looking to secure their fourth round in a row. It's one hell of a start here on Anubis. Once again, one kill on Donk. Save call on the other side of the map for Team Spirit.
We'll also
be brutal. Flash has not really worked out exactly how he would have wanted it. Still a lot of ground to make up, and Kixan will not get his chance.
It's so hard to work up the courage to go for a hunt. You might swing in very, very late after the bomb explodes, but not even that. I mean,
B-min angle, Donk can just focus on his one task.
Chopper's lined up a flashbang as well for the op shot from Magix. He'll chuck it out as soon as the op fires its bullet.
Not needed. It's just Nertz. Flash goes out anyway. Nertz. He's not the only victim of the round, though, for Heroic. Nikados and Kixan dead first. Shiro was close to bringing down a further kill. And Magix, oh, we had all the information, but Tessa still domes the Opper. And a second shot is even better on Chopper. Donk has to step up, and Tessis knows where he is, but this is the most difficult fight he'll have. A 1v1 duel against Donk, just constantly moving. And Donk, they're going back to B. The A play didn't work, so utility will trickle into the B bomb side. It's going to be a quick execute here. Magic's blinded still just before. His screen is full of white. He lands one shot. Donk is protected, and Magix is still chiming in. This B attack is absolutely destroyed, left outside.
Where'd the smokes go? Why Magix has free reign to just repeat constantly. There's no smoke blocking his vision. It's just the initial salvo of flashbangs.
You're right.
And now Nikados is completely stalled out.
Where did it go? Like, where was the execute? There's a whole load of utility being set up. Nikados, oh my god, Donk.
Peace.
That's just wild. They're going back to B. They want to get bruised again by Magix. Smoke is blowing open. Magix at the back of the platform. Donk, good spray control. That's a second kill in, and Magix was under so much pressure but handled it so well. His teammates have made the rotation on over, and Heroic can't break through this duo right now. Magix is showing why he's the secondary sniper. He's feeling it. He's landing beautiful shots, and Shiro's come over to close it.
That's a brilliant round from Magix. Oh, and there's a double look. A deep AWP and Chopper close up in camera. Oh, Shiro just changes his position. Now he's got it back, and they're in for a rude awakening.
Oh, they aren't. They commit, but they haven't gone around that corner. They haven't walked through camera just yet, but eventually they will have to, because it's a two-pronged approach to attack this A bomb site. Shiro's given up his spot just at the wrong time. Oh, Shiro and Zontix dead just like that, and Heroic breakthrough on the pistols. That's the bomb down, and that's the round.
That's a nightmare of timing twice for Shiro.
This fight going up against Kixan, and that would be one weapon taken out of the hands of Heroic. He looked away, just got back in time. The A bomb site falls to unfortunate timing. But we were watching the playoff game of Kato, and we watched Zontix. We questioned whether or not he would be able to handle the pressure of a big stage game as an anchor with an important role, where you sometimes maybe make mistakes if you feel the pressure. He didn't. A young team back in Antwerp, right, made a semi-final. But this team just looks different.
This team looks better.
Shiro's off the fountain. Zontix in front of him. Will the A hold be solid this time? The answer is no. Shiro's only got one kill. Chopper caught for the flash, rotates in and dies at the camera. Once again, heroic break through the A bomb site.
They are getting dismantled, Spirit. And Donk and Magix with rifle and an AWP, and then it's Zontix and Shiro with a rifle and an AWP.
You would say the better AWPer as well on that side of the map in the Shiro. So, yeah, a little strange.
Now, the nice thing...
Hands of Shiro, and they see no other A players. They see no other presence, and so they ready and steady themselves for a B attack in the final 25 seconds. Zontix spams to the smoke, catches on nikodos, line up for Donk, sends them packing. That's 4 for Team Spirit and a brutal B hold.
That's a
team of teammates now rotated towards this side of the map.
And now you're stuck in the open against one of the best AWPers in the world.
Oh, missed shot from Shiro again, but he's under a lot of pressure now. His teammate's going to be cleaning up with a rifle. As long as Shiro stays alive there, they're focused, they're drawn towards him, and Zontix is given all the distraction he needs, and Shiro sends that one through the smoke.
Yeah, the heroic game plan's starting to look a little scuffed down the stretch in the second half. Not a similar kind of rush earlier failed.
Oh, charging in, Mac-10 is Zontix going to be at the ready. He knows that Shiro had the initial fight, and Shiro this time's cleaning up. It's the same setup that fell apart earlier, but this time it holds strong. Oh, Tech 9 for nikodos. Now spotted, Donk is fighting him and will win that duel. 6-6 half. And this is Team Spirit's map pit. This is looking very good, especially when you get 6 rounds on the CT side. Like to open up a retake.
What a timing to hit for Zontix to get that deep without being detected. If you're that player that goes down in CT spawn, you're pissed. You're so mad right now. Yeah. Donk's gonna add one more, and now he's just unleashed himself.
Yeah, he sees that it's 4v2, but maybe gone a little bit too far. Tessa hits that headshot on the USP, but there's still a trifecta of death lined up in this post plant, but one of those sites has been taken out, and Shiro has to step up, and they're stead, and the P250 swings on out, confirms the pistol for Team Spirit. Crazy pistol, really. All right, Kixan, maybe we'll see the start of a new meta.
Spirit's like, what the hell?
Start of a new day.
What do we do against this?
What does that sound? Is that a Negev? Has someone bought a Negev? He absolutely has, and you jump right into it. The laser beam ripping apart Team Spirit. And that is why you buy the Negev.
I'm surprised they went at him. I would have been like, no, I don't know what this gun's capable of. I want out of here. I ain't going anywhere close.
I get they were just like, I want to punish him for buying that, and it's gone the other way. Heroic have a headshot in the hands of Shush. Zontix is dead, and Donk and Magix have the whole round ahead of them in a 2 versus 5.
Oh, Kixan just broke the game. Everyone's going to be looking into the Negev now.
Oh, God.
Thanks a lot.
You've ruined Counter-Strike, Kixan. How does it feel?
All right, Donk needs to get both of these kills.
He could save it. Nope. No, he can't. This will go down in history as the round the Negev won in a qualification game for the major.
Beautiful. All right, Magix, good luck.
Yeah, we'll send him in.
He's got a
1v1 fight.
He's got a chance.
Oh, it's spotted now.
Now they know his position, so everyone's going to start rotating. And yeah, now he gets double peaked, and that's pretty impossible against the 5-7s. They stall him out, and it's 7-7. And yeah, that's a big smile cracking on his face. Deagles, Tech 9s, and armor. And they've got, once again, a very passive defense. It's Shush way back. He's going to get smoked off, trying to peek before it plumes into his death.
Oh my God, Donk. That's got to feel good if you're Donk and Spirit as they get through to this A bomb site off the back of one big Deeg. And that's forced them to fall back here. Heroic nowhere near getting through in a retake attempt through camera.
Well, let's see what this Negev can do on a retake if they do eventually go for it. I almost would be shocked if they do commit to this.
Well, they're getting close towards heaven. The Negev is sent in first. Not exactly known as the fastest gun in the game, and it's gone, as you would expect, as Donk and Shiro stepping up with some weaker guns, and Nertz has run out of ammo, so he's taken up by the Tech 9, and a last-ditch swing from nikodos is removed. Team Spirit have the Deagle on Donk, and the A site falls.
They lose it. Yeah, well, it's a standard defense for Heroic. 2-1-2.
One smoke left for Spirit.
Yeah, and the attack is going to come at this B bomb site. It looks like they want to split it. That smoke might delay things, but actually noise already being made in dark.
Donk is confident to take a fight against Nertz. He makes it look so easy. But the trade is in from nikodos, who has to step up as the sole player left to stop Spirit breaking through. He's done very well to slow this round down again. 30 seconds. Team Spirit don't have the utility to re-aggress comfortably.
And that's a heroic smoke inside of B main, and it does its job. That makes the hit so disjointed. Where it was going to be 2 B main and 2 dark, instead it's just the 2 dark players. So even though the opening kill goes there, it can be easily addressed and then everything shut down after the fact. Those 2 Spirit players, Magics and Shiro, never worked up the courage to come through this smoke. Now they want to take AKs away, but it's costly as nikedoz pushes through. They don't have the money to go for those kinds of plays.
Yeah, so just send the one in, you get punished instantly. And now Shush is in a position hoping they walk back to T-spawn, but Spirit and Kixan taking contact from up above. Celtics will go through the motions, clearing out Fountain with the Molotovs. Oh, the Heaven Smoke and Flash is a perfect combination to lock out this setup. Kixan can't do much. The smoke is pretty weak to the right side of it, and Zontix is very, very aware of that. Tessa swings through camera, stops the bomb from making it safely to the site.
I don't think we're going to see any more defensive setups like that. Both of the A players that went down without a kill, both of them had smokes. Both of them could have had a smoke up in A main. They chose to play it a little bit aggressively, guns out. Spirit's going to be happy with the win, don't care so much about the hunt. They're doing it slow-paced and cautiously. Bomb's going to go off, and Team Spirit hit double digits.
Gonna storm down that red carpet. Cameras at the ready. Chopper takes a little dive into the darkness and sees absolutely no one, so peels away because his teammates are setting up for this A play. Zontic's already at the front of the attack, spotted towards heaven. Doesn't really matter. That USP can't fight, it can't really stand and show its might, so Donk rips the head off. Magix has the rotation, the flank will not exist. And Heroic have the expected result off the back of this. That one saved rifle from the previous round, it gets the only kill so far, but they know exactly where it is, and Chopper, oh, he's having a great old time. That's another kill. He'll take those easy ones, and nikedoz on the other side of the map.
So 12-8, you got
a road map planned out, or any sort of ideas there. Nert's aggressive through water. We've seen him make this move before in the half. Worked out decently. He's sticking around though, he's very committed to this. Shush found success prior when they did this, but he hasn't found that kill up towards Zontix. And Zontix has learned his lesson. He knows that this move likely has aggression coming out of A main, but Donk commits solo, confident he could win the fight versus Nerds, but doesn't. And now Kixan goes for a mid-peak. 2 players up for Heroic, and information being gathered with every single move.
Oh, nice move from Nerds as well. If he keeps pushing though, Magix is going to have him. Yeah, I like to slide out through the smoke, but I don't think it was time to push quite yet. So Nerds trying to get a jump on a flank.
That could come back to bite them here. It has weakened the B bomb site defense. nikedoz has shown though, when he's on his own, he can still be mighty enough to hold, but not against the AWP of Shiro. Not against the sniper when it sets its sights upon you. And Team Spirit have pulled this one all the way back from a 5 versus 3 deficit to now being 3-2 up on players. And Shiro now has eyes in water, and that's exactly where the last 2 players are coming from. They'll know they were the A players. They're very aware of that fact. And Shiro hits the easy ones, and he might just close it out. He was a little too far in the open. Mashush is now known. And that's the problem. He's going to walk out into a crossfire that is designed to stop him getting one step closer.
This is unbreakable.
This is Spirit's map. This is Spirit's first step to the major qualification. Zontix will confirm that. Anubis goes their way, and Team Spirit looking hot.
Impressive.
Yeah, they see him kind of move downwards and they just go back to the lobby instead. So that's information for Spirit that they have not committed into ramp room. Get ready for the A play, and Donk is always jumping. He's just seen a bit surely of Kixan. Oh my god, what a shot! Donk goes aggressive, Donk lands the headshot, and now the attack for Heroic is completely stopped before it really even got going.
I can't believe Donk actually commits to that fight. Like,
I can.
So emphatically. Good shot from nikedoz. It's too little, too late. 4 more to find, and they're all encroaching. They're all coming for this. They're not giving him any room to work with that P250, creeping in. And you know what? I was about to say, that's actually a pretty cool way on the pistol round to apply some pressure to ramp room, have your ramp player call for support, pull someone away from looking outside, and gain space there. And
Well, the ramp play coming in, Kixan slipping through. Zontix sees the shadow, goes into the open, and doesn't get overrun or overwhelmed. Eventually, the pistols come in, but Zontix, it wasn't the cleanest, but it was effective in kind of holding them there, stopping them, and allowing the rotation to come in and clean up. Yeah. Cortezz rounds that corner, gets into main. He's going to be searching out for Magix. Oh my goodness, the MP9 still wins out the fight against the rifle.
No way.
Off the top, second kill for Chopper. Kixan coming in, trying to deal with it. He does have a cleanup job ahead of him, and he does very well. 5-star rating on that one, and Donk from Vent releases himself for the double. Oh, it's chaos, and Magic's just wondering, hey guys, somehow I want to fight with the MP9.
Look at that.
Through the ramp, Zontix is having a bit of a look. Hasn't spotted Nerds just yet, but they know that decon door's open, and he can't have gone far, so Zontix is methodical, eventually spots out his opponent. Donk dealing with the ramp. He's dealing with it very well until the spray betrays him. The Tessa's D comes out to play, but so many Spirit players ready to go.
Yeah, nicely done. I mean, I think Donk even saw the vent up and just ignored it. Towards the upper bomb site, Magix once again is going to be caught out in the open. He's going to try and hustle back, and due to utility, he's going to have time to get into the safety of heaven. Molotov comes in to slow things down. Kixan wants to pounce.
Yeah, he does. He's waiting on the timing. Chopper on the ladder gets executed by Kixan. Now this round needs to kick into gear for Heroic as they get into the bomb site. Magix does well to get one. Shiro is last detected towards the lower bomb site, so Nikodoz is considering the vent, but realizes with the bomb on his back, he has to sprint to the site, and that grenade, that is going to eliminate Kixan, no problem. And now it's all on Nikodoz inside of the site, nearly turns up for Zontix. Confident fights from Team Spirit, just taking one after the other, and they come through on the retake in a 1v1.
Thank God for that nade. If Shiro doesn't chuck that out, then Kixan gets the kill. He is already starting to do damage as...
And Testis is gone, and Zontix is just buying so much time. They know that they have to use utility to get him out of there, and Zontix is willing to just stand and burn until the last second, and he hits the headshot. Team Spirit are just BS sometimes. Magic spins back through main. It is a kill on Shush. Nikodoz falls at the hand of Chopper, and you think Heroic have a fight. You think they have some standing. Sure.
I'll say there's a certain, I don't know if weakness is the right word, but we've seen twice now Heroic kind of slide through his smoke along the wall undetected. We saw it with Shiro earlier with an AWP, now Zontix with the M4. They got to be really, really careful about that timing because that could have punished them twice.
Zontix with the gun. Chopper decides to jump back. He's going to play towards decon and draw these players close. The rifle at the sink should absolutely smash them. Chopper removes Nikodoz and then closes the decon door. Gets back into the bomb site, knowing if they open it, Zontix had eyes on the prize. And Chopper ready to flick down to the double door, but oh, he had to be very fast if he wanted to get away with that. Kixan tries to get the second up towards Rafters, couldn't do it, and Nert's now left on the other side of the map with no time.
That's unfortunate. They'd already crossed into secret by the time Nert's recovered the AK-47. You would have liked to have had that on the thrust to try and get into the bomb site. But Nertz just had to turn into a lurker, hoping his teammates could create something that caused movements towards vents, that he could... There's the first opening kill for Heroic. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Donk, nice shot. Nertz is removed from the doorway, so the opening kill is short-lived. Back to even odds, just like that. Shush is the bomb carrier, and Donk is looking for him, but Donk has been spotted, and Shush nails the headshot when given the chance. 44 seconds left in this round. Kixan starting to make his way through ramp room, clearing that out, not seeing too much. And Magic's about to come back and meet him. This is going to be a head-on fight. Now they're going to be looking at each other just about. Kixan knocks him on his ass. And Zontix and Shiro left in a 2v4. 30 seconds remain. This is the best chance yet for Heroic to win the round.
And I think they're going to win it because I mean, Shiro's been in secret this whole time. Oh, spots the head.
Oh, doesn't take the kill.
Can't get the right fight. Zontix, this has been an awkward engagement. Nikodoz is just stalling you out, and there's a nice shot with the AWP.
That was a very awkward fight for Zontix to engage in.
Despite all the engagement, Spirit could never see what Heroic was cooking into. They could never find out exactly what the endgame was for this offense and could never shift into the right positions.
Shiro is being pushed. Shiro is being hunted. And he'll lose his AWP. He is the bankroller, though, for Team Spirit at the moment. He's got $11,500, and it's a good thing he has that because a couple of the players on his team are pretty... Grenade's been bombed. The opening of the door. Chopper blinded. Awkward fight here for Nertz. He is going to go down. Chopper unblinded for just a moment. Goes back and gets that kill. And Donkey's on the chase. He's on the prowl down through the vents. They might not expect him to have gone here so quickly. Kixan is dealing with Zontix on ramp. And in the meantime, it's Donk with the quiet assassination. 3 players.
It's Donk's position in main. Magic's on top of the hut.
They slipped under his crosshair, but he goes for the peek, and he gets the information. Chopper clears out close door, and it's just Nikodoz left inside of hut. It's a rough old time for Heroic. They win their first round, they get their first opening, and then instantly, there's a timeout, and you lose without getting a single kill. That's 8-1 now for Team Spirit. This half's dominance will continue, and they're on the hunt, trying to get rid of this AWP. They know where xgod is. They're up the ladder already. Missed shot on the no-scope. Eventually, he will perish, and that AWP will be ripped out of his hands. Heroic do not have that option unless xgod purchases it yet again.
We don't even know, like, if that's like a... if they can continue winning off those opening kills, or if Spirit can still put a stop to them. They're just so dominant in the early going. Kixon just burns alive. They're trying to hit an upper execute, and they can't even get that off clean.
Flash is coming up, Tessa's coming out with the bomb on his back. Magix is blinded for what feels like an eternity. But remember, Chopper's still on top hut. Chopper is still on top hut, and the first kill is good. Second, even better. Uncle Chop steps up.
No way he gets that third kill. Yeah, Magix is just putting his hand up. And Chopper, it never comes. And actually now, I think Heroic kept the escape route.
Yeah, they've actually found the way. They threaded the needle. xgod will fall, and they'll know that Chopper was just in behind them.
Yeah, but you don't want to drop vent in this situation either. Shiro's got to provide you something.
He has to get this headshot. Oh my goodness, he slinks on out. He does get that kill, and Zontix successful again on fragging out on Kixan. But Shushu got into the vent earlier, has done his work. It's now over. Once again, Chopper is the impactful player. It's down to Nerds to get a second round here for Heroic. They're coming out the double doors, and it's a double for Nerds.
That was risky.
Down to attempt this retake. Well, he's dead now, and not a lot of time for Spirit to make it happen. And Shiro's still worried about Nerds. He's still up here. They conceded this one. It's going to be 9-3 at the turn of the first half. A couple of rounds found right at the end for Heroic. They struggled to string rounds together, but on their last attempt, they do so.
Yeah, but I mean, look, every time they found a first kill in a round, they won. I mean, Spirit can just pause this. Zontix is such an X factor in this position, and they're going to go right to the upper bomb site. They know they've forced at least a rotation. Yeah, there's one coming back to heaven, add another on top. Beautiful. Beautiful from Zontix and Spirit.
So sick from Zontix. Bomb plants coming in. Shush is the only player that can deny it. And that's exactly what he does. He'll go back into the hut. Still a long way off winning this round, but it's the first step in the right direction. And now he's got 1v1 fights until Donk comes in to swing and support. It's just xgod. He's got to worry about so many different angles. He won't check Shiro. Shiro knocks him out. 10 rounds. Pistol picked up for Team Spirit. And for all the reasons you just mentioned, Jason, this now looks surely, unless the USPs can stack up against the rifles.
Nah.
Not gonna happen. Magix cleaning through. Oh, multiple kills for Magix. Zontix stepping up to clean out the rest. 11-3 for Team Spirit as expected. So here is that last heroic stand. And Team Spirit have 43 seconds left. They don't actually have to commit B, but it looks like they will still stay on this pathway. Kixan and Tessez have rotated down early doors. And Tessez has to step up from the back of the site with a premium rifle in hand. Kixan's there with the MP9, and Spirit not getting through just yet. Not breaking through to map and series point. Heroic will step up.
Heroic. Donk is exposed to a little bit of danger, and he's going to take the Molotov damage just to make sure he can get into secret. Magix, oh, he gets caught. Smokes fade. Well done from Heroic.
Not only does it do damage, but it also hits him directly, so he slows down and just gets stuck in the open, so he couldn't even leap towards secret to join Donk.
And the bomb can't cross on Shiro unless he just takes this risk and just kind of slowly peeks out.
Damn, he is just going to do it.
Yeah, and takes any fights he finds. Ultra confident. But there's no more smokes.
Zontix needed to win that fight in the hot push, and it goes against him. Great work from Heroic. Now 5v3. Money drains for Spirit if they lose this round. And Nerds is coming to hell. It's a good position to be in because it's exactly where the next fight's coming. Chopper about to walk into him. Oh, Nerds, usually so clinical. Loses that duel versus Chopper, and Heroic have rotated a few players down B. This could be a bit of a disaster if they were to commit into the A bomb site and Shush was to fall alone.
Yeah, I don't think Spirit has any great idea of where to go, though.
Yeah, the bomb's lost.
There's not a whole lot of good ideas to begin with. Good trade from Donk. Bomb is picked up. Chopper's going to start probing into the upper bomb site.
17 seconds. Limited time. Shush is in the power position at the moment. Donk is still on the rafters.